let's chat about the Strawbs album, Hero and Heroine.
Many times. It always floats away, but then it finds its way back into my hands. I love it dearly. The band The Strawbs, Hero and Heroine. Not too fantastic of a copy this time. You can't get lucky every time, but it's not horrible. Whatever, it's a fantastic listen. The A-side especially is kind of, they were notorious for being kind of like a prog adjacent, kind of more kind of just soft rock, but just, with elements of blues and just, there was just very mild tinges of some like, some proggy stuff. This was like early 70s too. Surprising sound. You would think this is something that was coming much, they remind me a lot of the band Lake, a lot of Lake and a lot of just kind of like that, the kind of, wannabe prog shit of the late 70s. And this was more early 70s, like 73 or something like that. But yeah, the whole first song, and Sad Young Man is a magnificent song. Is that the one with the really beautiful, like, subtle guitar melody? And yeah, and then they go into like some blues rock, Just Love, and Shine On Silver Sun. Yeah, I don't know. I think the A-side's fantastic on this album. So everyone should check out the Strawbs, Hero and Heroine.
Recommended this album on his channel, and I decided to give it a listen. I've been living with this album for a week. I've had it on repeat. I listened to it at least once a day, more like 2 or 3 times. And I wrote to Square the Circle and asked if I could use the video clip, and he graciously accepted, and so that's why I put the video clip of his original recommendation of the album. So I went ahead and listened to it. And do I agree with him? Yes, I do. This album is really good. Let's go ahead and listen to a couple of snippets, and then I'll have more to say. So in his video, Square the Circle stated that the first side of the album is better. And I'm going to agree. The first side of this album is really good. And I'm going to say that it actually took me a little time to get used to this or to get into it. This album is definitely on the prog side. And I don't have much background in prog except for some of the mainstream ones like Yes. When I listened to this, the first thing that came to mind was early Genesis. Like, I guess that's the only framework I had. So, for example, Square the Circle stated that he heard Lake, but I don't know Lake, so maybe this sounds more like Lake, but I wouldn't know. So, when you hear the lead singer, do you hear Peter Gabriel, early Genesis? What do you think? This album has a lot of prog elements, but it also can rock. Let's go ahead and listen to this little snippet of, I believe, the third track called Just Love. So you can hear that one has a little bit of a more rockin' flavor. This album does have a lot of pastoral themes and lyrics. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I listened to this a lot in the background and even while I was driving. So I didn't really get into the lyrics. Like I didn't pull up the lyrics and go through them. So I could be way off on the lyrics, but it's mostly pastoral from what I heard. So there are peaceful passages. There's a lot of kind of instrumental parts that lead into vocals. So the songs take their time going places. So they're not pop songs, but I really appreciated that. And as I listened to this album over the week, it really started to grow on me. And I think that if I listened to this album more, that the other half of the songs would grow on me even more. So we're going to listen to another snippet of a song that's similar to the other ones, but it's going to give you a little bit more of an appreciation of what this album sounds like. Now, we're going to listen to a section of the album where, I guess because it's prog, it has to be weird in a certain part, right? Is that required? I don't know, but so let's go ahead and listen to this snippet, which to me just sounds weird.
Thus he knelt before her feet, weary lest their eyes should meet. He knew his life was incomplete, for he had yet to suffer.
Okay, the next song is called Round and Round. Let's hear it.
Round and round we go, round and round and round we go, round and round and round we go.
Now, in the morning when I was getting ready for work, this song came on in the background, and I just started singing Rat, Round and Round, and I was competing Rat with this. You know, it goes round and round. Your love will find a way, just give it time, time, time. And I was singing it over top of these lyrics, and it was like a battle. And so that was kind of fun. The last song that we're going to hear a snippet of reminded me so strongly of another song. Let's see if you can hear it. So the part of the song that we just heard, it really reminded me of the Beatles, Abbey Road. Jeez, this is gonna bug me now. Did you hear that? Am I making that up? I don't know. Do I sound crazy? All right. So I hope you've enjoyed this segment, and don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and go ahead and watch one of my other videos. My channel is starting to grow. I'm very excited about that, but I really need your support.